Hi everyone, Drini here, and welcome to my channel. So we're going to do a video about Splinterlands and SPS today because now that Bitcoin has had a very massive capitulation and correction, it actually makes SPS very attractive. And if you've been following my SPS videos, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, Drini, I thought you were neutral/pessimistic about SPS. Why the sudden change of heart then? So let's dive into the charts to see what I'm talking about. So what I have here is I have the side-by-side comparison of the Bitcoin price action right here and the SPS price action right here, both on a daily time frame. In my earlier videos, I did mention that unfortunately what happens to SPS is when Bitcoin corrects, SPS corrects significantly harder and it doesn't recover from there. And you can actually see it from here. So when Bitcoin was at its all-time high of $69,000, where were we? We were right here. We were already past our all-time high of $1. And we were already going on a downtrend with no significant let-up. So this particular date right here was when all of us were expecting that we were just going to continue moving up. So because we thought that Bitcoin was just going to continue up from here and SPS was on a continued downtrend, then of course, there's a bit of pessimism in terms of maybe because of the airdrops, we're not going to be able to catch up to the Bitcoin growth rate as fast as we would like to be. So as the downtrend for Bitcoin continued, even during the times when we thought that we are on our way back up to a parabolic rally, which was signified by basically when we went up the 21 EMA right here and held it as support for 5 days, when we look at the corresponding SPS price action from here, if you look at what happened, SPS wasn't really responding to the Bitcoin price action right here. So even though Bitcoin moved up here, held it as support, and could have continued further from here, if you look at SPS, we just continued sliding all the way down. But now that Bitcoin is currently all the way down, very far away from the EMAs, with no signs of letting up, it is actually now at the same state as SPS right here. And as an investor, because everything is now aligned where you have SPS and Bitcoin at the exact same position when it comes to its relative position to the EMAs, when it comes to the RSI right here where we just went oversold, Bitcoin went oversold, even the stock RSI is fairly aligned where you have a bounce back from this recent low right here, similar with SPS. Now it makes an SPS investment very juicy. But it doesn't mean that we're just gonna YOLO all the way in here. Because we're in a bearish phase of a lengthened cycle. When we look at the past bear markets, altcoins really take the brunt of any Bitcoin weakness. So because Bitcoin is still way below key moving averages, we need to treat this period as the bear market phase, quote unquote, when we look at past major prolonged bear market and take a look at the coins that have survived then, the corrections actually can go as low as 98 or 99%. Where are we now with SPS? We have currently corrected 90+% from this all-time high of around $1 right here. So what do we need to do moving forward? Does that mean that we need to wait for SPS to go as low as 98%? No, that's not the point here. Because for all you know, if the markets bounce back and you're stuck waiting here, you're stuck trying to wait for SPS to go down all the way to, let's say, 2 cents or 3 cents, you might not get anywhere. Because if the markets bounce back right now, or in Feb we start to reverse direction, then you will be pretty much left behind trying to wait here while the markets have moved on like this. Instead, what we need to establish here is this is the perfect opportunity to establish risk thresholds for SPS. In a bear market, this is the perfect time to establish price thresholds where as long as the price is below that particular threshold that we established, then this is pretty much DCA zone right here. But once it breaks out of that, back tested as support and we move on from here, then you leave this investment alone because now you have to enjoy the gains and just enjoy the ride. So for SPS, what could be our potential risk threshold? So there are a couple of things that we can identify. One is if we look at the SPS price action, even though we have been going down, there are some key support levels that we establish every now and then. This is one of them. And of course, this is one of them, because of this particular low right here. So we have two risk thresholds that we can establish. One is this particular level of around 14 to 15 cents right here, of around 14.62, or you can stretch it to 15 cents. The other one, of course, is the previous all-time low of this area right here. This is around 22 cents. It's up to you on how aggressive you want to be. If you're a little bit more conservative, then as long as SPS price is below 14 cents, so it could go hover around here. Maybe it will go lower, it doesn't matter. But as long as the price stays below these levels, then you continue to DCA accordingly. As long as it's here, even though you invested here and it drops, let's say, all the way to 2 cents, for example, it doesn't matter. A $50 investment right here versus a $50 investment right here, this leads to 2,500 SPS tokens, while a $50 investment right now, for example, leads to 454 SPS. So if you notice, this particular risk thresholds, the multiples of small investments are very, very significant. Why? That is because we are already 90% down from the all-time high. And because we know that we will just continue to go up from here once the markets recover, all of these small purchases that you have bought will have massive, massive multiples once we are back to this $1 plus range. If you like that video, hit like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want me to make a video about your favorite gaming crypto? Be a Patreon subscriber so you can request for it. Being a Patreon subscriber helps keep the channel sponsor, shill, and Moonboy free. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.